Races on. Very untidy beginning. Fort Dawn lost about a length and a half. Oh my word, it's Roy. Staff Sergeant and Housemaster all sluggish. Executive Decision is on the prowl early on. SONJADOR towards the inside. Fantastic Impact is moving around them. Recollect at this stage gets an eagle or two. National Flag towards the inside. 2 lengths away, Fort Wiley. As a race towards the 1200 metre zone. Fort Wiley's at the paint. Trump's Express on the outside of runners. Oh my word, it's Roy. Got the orange cap on. Tommy the Kid towards the inner. Then comes Housemaster as they swing into the turn. Racing about 7-8 lengths off them. Willie the Wizard. Next line, 9-10 off. Fort Dawn, Staff Sergeant the trailer. Executive Decision making play in front 3 parts of a length. So Executive Decision has taken the bull by the horns past the 800. Recollect gets some encouragement second. SONJADOR's just waiting in the slipstream. Then comes Fort Wiley. Fantastic Impact, about to get a taste of the bridle and also the whip. Towards the inside, Tommy the Kid. As they spin for home, Executive Decision by 3 parts of a length. SONJADOR on the right-hand side in the blue moves in. Fort Wiley's going to come extreme outside. Could have a big say as they come to the 300-metre marker. But SONJADOR goes on. Hands and heels. SONJADOR by a length and a half at the 200. Executive Decision. Fort Wiley's trying to close them down. Tommy the Kid. SONJADOR hot up against the outside. Continues to rattle and roll. SONJADOR's going to keep up to the task at hand. SONJADOR by a length. Fort Wiley second. Tommy the Kid and Executive Decision.
Well, thankfully we're in the pick 6 because one of the 4 horses that we shortlisted as one, SONJADOR, and Michael Roberts, the trainer. This gelding, Ideal World gelding, is one of the 17th time of asking. And who rode her, or who rode him? None other than in-form Rachel Vineker. But before we go any further, Mbosobeli is the gentleman that looks after SONJADOR. 1,000 Rand on behalf of Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Well done to you, Mbosobeli. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you. There we go. It's just the 2 of us again. We're talking fairly often, which is a beautiful thing.
We don't mind that, Paul.
Well done, and lovely for the Rousseaus. They're also having a good time.
Yes, it's nice. We won with the Grey Filly the other day to Pilahani, and now, this fellow, which also were bred by the late Sid and Shirley. So, it's very nice for Shirley and, and the family, really, very, very nice. I'm very happy with him.
Now that he's won his race, do you feel that he could maybe go on and keep earning and maybe burgle another one?
Well, we've got to go back to the drawing board. It wasn't a great bunch, but I mean, he's been knocking on the door and he's been unlucky a few times, So, I mean, obviously today with the 4 kgs off the back, I must be honest with you, and when I studied the race, I never thought there was much. There was a 2-year-old I thought might have a chance, but he also had, plenty chances. And, this was the right horse for this race.
Michael, Rachel, we can't say, enough about her. She's just taking every opportunity, and she's got them balanced, and they seem to respond for her.
Yes, I mean, she gave him a good ride, and, like I said before, like Tupelani, that was... peach of a ride she gave her. But, this horse too, that's exactly where I wanted the horse in the race. I said, you sit in the box seat. And, if one of the fancy ones go up there, just track it. Probably could have waited the stride or 2 longer into the straight. But in any case, she kept him rolling. And, the one nice thing I did like, she didn't go for a whip. Which maybe this horse doesn't really enjoy the whip. And he just kept rolling and rolling. So, I mean... And, I think I can step him up and trip even. So, no, well done to her. And, she deserves it, So, she's, like you see her out there, she rides very well. And, she's just got to keep her feet on the ground.
Last question before you go. It would be remiss if I didn't ask you about your last runner to come, Mr. Johnson's horse, H2O. Taking the gelding well, taking everything okay?
No, he actually didn't take his gelding well.
Oh, sorry.
That's why he's been off the track that long. And, look, it's actually, he needs, another 800 meters, to be quite honest with you. It's his first comeback run. I can't really fancy him. I must be honest with you. He's just there to get him back onto the track.
Thank you for your feedback and thank you for your transparency. Much appreciated.
Okay, and once again, thank you very much to Shirley and Michelle, and well done.
Lovely. Let's get Rachel in, the lady of the week, I think. There was a lovely post, I think, on Facebook or on the Bloodstock South Africa website or somewhere I saw where they call it the Bloodstock Moments, the BSA Moments. That's where you featured, and quite rightly so, because we're talking very often.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to see you again, of course. Again, just a huge thank you to Mr. Roberts for all the support. It's my third or actually fourth winner for him, so if we're including the Work Riders race. He's been behind me the whole way. He is absolutely incredible. And thank you so much to the owners, Mrs. Rousseau. This morning I received an email from her. I emailed her last night to thank her for Tupelo Honey on Monday, and she said, I hope you can do it again on SONJADOR. And I, of course, hoped I could, and I'm so grateful that I could do it again. Thank you so much for her support. It's really greatly appreciated. Thank you to the riding masters in the academy, to everyone who's helping me along the way, and of course my sponsor Dasher.
I'm going to ask you a question that's you're welcome not to answer, but what is it that you do differently to the boys?
Well, I would answer if I could, but honestly I don't know.
Okay, you just get out there and do your very best, and you can see the passion, as I've said to you before, and the love for the horse. Well done, Rachel. It's just great for us racing enthusiasts to watch.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Rachel Venica. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly because there's a few pronunciations, but Rachel Venica. Well, it's a privilege, it's a pleasure to watch her ride, and it's a privilege to hear the story that she's started as a work rider and is now, yes, we all know she's claiming 4 and then you lose your claim 4, etc. But the lady can ride, and she's proving it to all that would like to see. SONJADOR's won from Fort Wiley. Third was number 2, Tommy the Kid. Much better run from Tommy the Kid. And fourth, Executive Decision. Pick sixes are on. What's next? The jackpot.